Hey guys, welcome back to Mud and Rust Workshop. Today we're going to be finally getting out to our hunting property with the Ruger 2245 Lite that we showed you in a video of unboxing a few months back. Believe it or not, first time I've actually had a chance to get out and shoot it. This is going to be straight out of the box, just like it was, you know, a few months back when we looked at the first time. I actually haven't even opened the box since then. We're going to be shooting at an Allen resettable steel target, and we're going to be using the regular old Remington, bucket of bullets target 22 lows. Nothing fancy, just kind of what you'd pick up on your, around your local Walmart or whatever your local supply store is. That's what we're going to be using today. It's very simple, nothing fancy, just out and just wanted to shoot the gun. It is an incredibly windy day, if you can't tell from behind me, but we're going to get out and see if we can't find a little spot out of the wind, get us a nice little backstop at the logging road coming in here, and take a few shots, and we'll see how it does. Alright, so just got done loading the pistol up. It comes with a spare mag, so loaded 10 rounds in both mags. Loaded really easily. It is a lot easier if you load it using the little thumb deal here to pull down on the spring. Spring's pretty tight, so it does make it a little difficult just to feed the rounds into the magazine. So a little bit easier just to pull that down and load those rounds in. Like I said, just the good old Remington 22 golden bucket. These are high velocity rounds, the 35 grain, 1400 feet per second. So these are a little bit of a hot round. We'll see how they do in the gun. I have heard things that, this gun does well or does better with a little hotter round. Make sure it ejects well, but kind of want to get that velocity, get everything broke in. So we'll go see how it does. All right, so it took us a minute, but magazine did not want to click in. It clicks in at first glance, but it does not click in well. You kind of got to hit it at the bottom and really load it in there. So now that we got it loaded, take our first shot. Safety's off. We're hitting targets. They are definitely flipping up though. Alright, so first 10 rounds fired through, all 10 fired clean, and had several hits on the target over there. Looks like we hit first two pretty regularly. We hit the leg of the target as well, so I'm going to try to reload this other mag. And see how well we did as far as reloading. First 20 rounds fired through. No misfires, no misejects, other than having to slam the magazine into the bottom of the handle. Pretty smooth shooting little gun. You can see they're pretty hot little rounds. We did get quite a few hits, quite a few misses as well. We're at about 15 steps from our target, about a 1-inch target. So, but all pretty close. We'll go down and take a look at it. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing, what we did. All right, let's go down and take a look. can see here, a few hits here. Obviously got the reset. Hit the reset a couple times. Obviously not the best shot. A lot of low. Got quite a few low. One way low. So quite a few low. We may lower the sight and give it a shot. See how we can see if we can get it dialed in a little bit better. You know, this again straight out of the box. This does have an adjustable rear sight. You can see it there. So make a little bit of adjustment. See if we can't get it dialed in a little bit better. But all in all, first 20 shots straight out of the box. All clean shots. Ruger 2245 Lite. Smooth shooting little gun. Alright, so kind of want to talk about what I did here. So just fired 20 rounds. 20 rounds at about 10 steps. First set were these. You can see I was aiming at this box basically at 10 steps. You can see vertically pretty close as far as being in line left to right. Grouping a little bit iffy, but pretty cheap grade ammunition. Pretty unfamiliar with the gun. Plus I'm probably pulling it some too. Second group of 10, you can see a lot tighter group. I was aiming at the picture of the cordless impact there. You can see we had all 10 hits. A couple of them overlapped. Overall, not bad. Obviously had an improvement from this group to this group. I did fire these a little quicker. Took my time a little bit more on these. Both to the left. Not sure yet if that's me or if that's, you know, some adjustments on the sight that we need to make. Regardless, 10 steps, 22, you know, 20 rounds, 20 hits, decent grouping. But we could obviously do a little bit better. Probably will get better, a little more familiarity with the gun, but solid gun. We've put 80 rounds through it at this point. Probably gonna start picking up, cleaning up, call it a day. Pretty windy out here, getting later in the afternoon. But Ruger Mark IV 2245, 80 rounds through it, all hollow point, cheap ammo, all high velocity, 0 misfires, typical from Ruger. I mean, it's solid shooting little gun. All right, so final thoughts for the Ruger 2245. You know, we put 80 rounds through it. You saw the box video. Those were our last 20 rounds that we put through it. You know, decent shooting little gun. For the first 80 rounds, no adjustment, straight out of the box. I can't complain. 0 misfires, other than the little issue we had right there at the beginning with the magazine wanting to go up into the grip. You know, it didn't want to seat up in there all the way. But after we got through that first couple magazines, all the rest you just slid in and popped them in, and it was fine. Only real issue it caused was not feeding a round into the chamber, but pretty easy fix, and it did get better, you know, the more we shot the gun. Looking forward to, you know, spending some more time with it and getting an opportunity to shoot some different rounds, see if we can get a little bit better on our on our hits. But like I said earlier, we shot the box, 20 rounds, 20 hits. Obviously our grouping got a little bit better with the second 10 than the first 10, but really solid performance. 0 misfires on cheap ammo for plinking, target practice, you know, familiarity with the gun for a new gun owner. Comes equipped with a safety. I know I'll get beat up in the comments for not wearing ear protection, especially with these high velocity rounds, but you know, shooting 80 rounds, no ringing, you know, it's a smooth shooting little gun. I'd recommend it to anybody, especially smaller frame hands, want something a little bit lighter, no recoil. It's a great little gun. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hit that like and subscribe button if you'd like to see us bring you some more content, and we would love to do so. Thanks again.